Hello, dear Taurus. How are you? Thank you for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. I am doing a twin flame soulmate connection. It could be an old connection. It could be a new one that's coming through in the near future. Remember that this reading is for mid-April until mid-May. So I want to wish you a happy birthday. Okay, as it's soon your birthday. Let's see what's going on in this connection. Very important connection, soulmate, twin flame, right? So, this reading will be very similar to my Wednesday readings, the twin flame and soulmate, which are general readings. Now this month I'm doing them for each sign. Okay, so let's see what's going on in love, dear Taurus. Hope you're all doing fine. Let's see what clarity I can get for you. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. So let's see what's going on with you and the other person. Thank you, Spirit, for Taurus. What's going on in a very, very important connection. Very deep, very fated. What's going on in the now? We have the Seven of Swords. What about the distant past? We had the Ace of Cups, so there was a beginning in love from the distant past. Distant past could also be, if this is a twin flame connection, this could also speak of another lifetime or just long ago. Ace of Cups was here, the potential was here. Let's see what you were bringing to this connection. Who were you? It's interesting, I just did Aries that had the exact same card there. So this is the position of you logically, and this is the other person. Let's see what they were bringing to this connection, who they were. We had Temperance. Temperance is Archangel Michael. It is... I feel that the other person was seeing this connection as a very divine connection. I do feel that they understood that maybe they really felt that it was a divine, very spiritual connection as well, but maybe the timing was a bit off. Let's see, because remember that the Temperance says someone is patient, or because this is the Sagittarius card, I'm just wondering if this was someone that you were dealing with from a distance, because Sagittarius can be quite, from another country, another area of the world. Let's see what the outcome shows. I've got lots more cards to take. So, wow, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles, you've got two aces. One at the foundation and one that's crowning you. That's amazing. Ace of Pentacles, again, this is not only an emotional gift, this is also a practical gift. So this love connection has got the potential to become practical. If it was only maybe a distant connection, maybe you were connecting with the other person on a higher level. Some of you may have not physically touched either. Okay, now Seven of Swords in the now obviously speaks of stealth, secrecy, but it can also speak of someone trying to be intelligent. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is someone who knows their worth. This is a single person. This is my Virgo card. Nine of Pentacles, so someone that's very hardworking. They've got everything that they need, I feel, in their life. What's missing from their life is this very important connection. Let's take some other cards and see before I take another layer here. What's going on with the Karma Dharma for Taurus in love mid-April until mid-May. Please, Spirit, how is Karma Dharma affecting this connection? Okay, thank you. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, again Sagittarius. Now this is Jupiter. Jupiter can speak of divorce. It can speak of expansion, growth, a truth, going on that journey, wanting to take that, that leap and go on that journey, have that vision. Remember also that Sagittarius is also very spiritual. So I don't know if someone is needing to go through divorce. We do have the single person here, and we've got Jupiter as the Dharma, I would say, because it is the wheel of fate. There is obviously a chapter that is ending here. So it's like a restart. I see the Wheel of Fortune. Like a restart in this connection. And yes, you may be two people that have come from different religion, different beliefs. Okay, and again, it could speak of a very strong spiritual connection. Let's take the Whispers of Love and see what's going on. For Taurus, please, Spirit. Taurus. And we have romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. It's a number 25. And 25 can speak of, I mean, it adds up to a 7, which is also the Chariot. And the Chariot does speak of, you know, overcoming any obstacles. Again, movement, travel. I see a lot of love here. Someone is dancing you here. You're on the dance floor doing a dance, the twin flame soulmate connection dance, which, you know, it's just like when we see pigeons when they're doing that dance where they're fluttering their, you know, their wings and they're, you know, romancing. So beautiful, beautiful card. So it looks like, dear Taurus, it's either you or the other person. You will be lavishing the other person with your loving attention. A lot of romance I see here. What's beneath the 9 of Pentacles? And we've got the Ace of Wands. 3 aces, dear Taurus. What's going on? This is a very strong sexual connection as well. Now, you are showing up as the Queen of Wands, which Queen of Wands is someone that's very magnetic, very attractive. So some of you are very attractive. Maybe you've got lots of, you know, potential here where love and physical connection is concerned. But I see that the other person, for whatever reason, dear Taurus, they were not ready. I mean, remember that Temperance speaks of, you know, temper yourself, wait. You were showing up as more sexual. The other person was showing up as more spiritual. So I don't know if that's where, you know, the difficulty was. But we've got quite a bit of fire and earth, and we've got a bit of air and some water here. So Ace of Wands, very much about how I see the Ace of Wands is the light is coming on. Some of you in the past, if you were in a marriage, because as I said, we've got the single person here. What's missing from their life is the 10th pentacle. That would add up to the marriage card, the commitment, being able to build a family. Someone is very independent here, I see. And it looks like you, dear Taurus. Let's see in the recent past. There's the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups in the past, right? Which means you closed up a cycle. And the Chariot here, which I've just mentioned. So Cancer is very important. Now with the Chariot card and that 10 of Cups, if for those of you that were in another marriage, maybe in another commitment, some of you have just, maybe you've decided that, you know, 10 of Cups, you couldn't take it any further. Some of you may have had an ending. Remember, 10s always speak of a culmination of sorts. It's like a full moon where something feels to the point where it's, you know, it can't go any longer and it's a restart. And that's how I see the Wheel of Fortune here. But let's take more cards and see what's going on here, because it looks like you're wanting something new. You're desiring something new, dear Taurus. Now, of course, the Queen of Wands, she could be Sagittarius, she could be Aries. Some of you may have planets in Aries. But I'm going to say also that Queen of Wands, She comes with luck. So I don't know if she's got luck that she's bringing into the equation here, especially with Jupiter. What's going on for Taurus? We've got family room. We have the house. It's interesting that we've got a 21 here, which could be a major cycle that's closing up. And we've got great fortune. Great fortune. The Wheel of Fortune and great fortune. So someone is wanting to connect to someone that feels like their family. And I feel that if you were in another connection that did not feel like family to you, okay, because the house here is a number 20, and 20 is like the Judgment card, where maybe you've been going through a crisis, right? And you're wanting to move towards someone that feels more like your luck. It feels as though you sense that there is an abundance in luck and love that, comes with the other person. That's how you see them. So I feel that there is like an aura around the other person. And it's interesting that we've got Archangel Michael here. Remember, he's got a halo. Archangel Michael has got that halo over his head. I do feel that you see the other person as very heavenly. Someone that could bring a lot of luck to you as well. Remember, I'm not reading reversals. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the child. And the child means something new. The child can also speak of a child being in the equation here. Okay, maybe you had built a family because of a childbirth. Could be. Okay, but remember that the Judgment card, many times I see it as having a second chance. If you were not living happily, you want something new. And look at the cuddling up. Look at the value that this child holds. Its little doll. I feel that there is a sense of you want that new connection. You want this other person that feels very much like family. There's a lot of innocence. This is a number 18. 18 is also the moon. The moon can speak of a very deep connection, but it can also speak of deception. Remember, we've got the 7 of Swords, so someone's trying to sneak away from something. What's beneath that? And we've got the bad health. So someone psychologically hasn't been happy here. Now this could be you, could be the other person. Okay? Could be you, could be the other person. So take which side resonates for you. We will take more cards. Obviously, I want to take a wisdom of the Oracle and see what's going on for Taurus, please, Spirit. What's going on for Taurus? So this is around their birthday. Just before and around their birthday. What's going on in this love connection? Because this connection has tried to get off the ground. I feel it's happening now. It's turning real. It's manifesting on this 3D plane with that Ace of Pentacles, remember. It's a gift from Spirit. It can also speak of a commitment, remember. Let's see for Taurus. And we have chop wood. Looks like we've got a door that's open. Someone's ready to do the work. It's as though you've been Taurus and you are Earth. So it's as though you've been sort of trying to do the work, maybe even do some work here. 7 of Swords. Come back into this connection. If this was a secretive connection, right, that you desired to have in your life, then I don't know, with that 7 of Swords, whether it's you or a past commitment that you were dealing with, maybe it was time for the truth to come out. I will read the chop wood card, but I want to take more cards now. Let's take more cards and see what's going on here. Why do we have that 7 of Swords, which is very interesting to me? Remember that 7s are also conflict. What's going on? 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. So someone's felt as though they've been imprisoned. And I feel that you've been dealing with a karmic chapter in your life that needs to end. We do have whether it's you or the other person. We've got 15 swords. And 15, 8 and 7, 15 is the devil. So let's see what's going on. Wow. So on your side, look at that. 2 of Wands and the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a marriage. Remember, we had that 9 of Pentacles, which is the single person. And we've got the 2 of Wands now, where the door opens. You're making a choice. But we've also got the Queen of Wands, which holds the wand of desire. She's now seen the light. She's ready to create. But we've got 3 wands. Some of you, remember that the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, they do signify Sagittarius a lot, where maybe there has been physical distance, maybe even emotional and, emotional distance. Who knows? But the 3 of Wands is someone that's waiting for their ships to come through. But what's been blocking those ships from coming through, obviously, is a commitment. Now, whether it's another marriage or a past relationship, maybe it's also family, because you've got the house, you've got the family room, and you've got the Hierophant here, which speaks of traditions, family, obligations, business. But remember that the Hierophant has got 2 keys. So some of you have got a second chance in love, and those 2 keys speak of a second marriage, a second commitment. But also remember that the Hierophant is also a spiritual connection. I already spoke of the other person seeing this as a very spiritual connection. And what that means, obviously, is that there's signs, synchronicities, whatever the difficulty in this twin flame soulmate connection. I feel that the other person believed in this connection before you, dear Taurus. Let's see. Even though it seems like you've been waiting forever, maybe for them to take some action. Let's see. We've got the 6 of Wands here on the other person's side. 6 of Wands can speak up of a little bit of ego. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be just how they're showing up. This could also be someone that's very successful in what they do. There is a lot of desire on their side as well. Let's look at the Ace of Cups, so the distant past. We have the King of Wands. Interesting. So we've got the King and the Queen of Wands. Let's take one more card. We've got the 4 of Swords. So I feel that this was more of a sexual connection, more a connection that you desired. But with that 4 of Swords, the 4 of Swords means that there's been a heartbreak. And I don't know if it was the divine feminine or the divine masculine that was more in their position of, showing only the sexual side to this connection. So someone was heartbroken here, I feel, and there was an ending, I feel, for some of you. For others of you, remember that the 4 of Swords says that someone is taking no action, obviously, because there was a third person in the picture. So let's take the now position. Now let's take one more on the other person with that 6 of Wands. And we've got the Star card. So the Star card being Aquarius, and also the Star is usually something that's very much at a distance. Looks like for you, this was someone that was a wish fulfillment. The Star means something of very ethereal, and also very cerebral connection, as well as sexual. And I feel that with that Ace of Pentacles, it does have the possibility to turn real. I truly feel that. If you look at the Temperance and the Star card, they're both cards of hope, healing, and that something is at a distance, and that spirit was going to bring you this, or bring you this person, if you were connecting only on another level, let's say. they're bringing now this person into reality with that Six of Wands, which says there can be success here. Maybe Spirit has recognized that it's timing now. Remember that the Wheel of Fortune speaks of timing as well. Now again, connection through social media, Aquarius. Aquarius is also very futuristic. Spirit here is saying, be patient. Your wish is in the near future here. Let's look at that, the now position with the Eight of Swords, because someone is feeling as though they cannot move freely. They're trying to figure out a way to come through, to break those limitations of anything that was restricting this connection. And we've got the Six of Pentacles, which can also speak of a divorce. Now, was it money that was restricting? Was it a separation? Was it equal giving and receiving? Six of Pentacles speaks of generosity. Someone was not very generous, I believe, because maybe they just spread themselves too thin. And I feel it's, I don't know why, but I feel it's on your side, dear Taurus. I feel it's on your side that you were in a marriage. Let's look at that Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Cups, which is Pisces. There is an offer of love. It's a small offer that's coming in unexpectedly. And we've got the High Priestess and the High Priest. Yes, this is a twin flame soulmate connection. It's a very spiritual, very high vibe connection that is turning real. Now, you're not all on the same timeline, remember. Please remember that. This will not happen for all of you. If you're wanting a personal reading such as this, do not hesitate to reach out. The High Priestess, remember, she's up on a high level. The High Priest, the High Priestess, okay, looks like the spiritual work has been done. Okay, now even if this is, because the High Priestess could also be someone who is very spiritual, someone who works, remember that the star is very ethereal, remember? Could be someone also that is a tarot card reader, someone who works with those higher energies. The High Priestess is someone that a lot of people go to for advice. So she could be someone that advises others as well, someone that is very intelligent. She has a very deep knowing. High Priestess, dear Taurus, Pisces, Virgo. We've got Pisces, we've also got Earth here. We've got great fortune here, don't forget. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Remember that the High Priestess could also be the third person, the secretive connection. We've got the Six of Cups, dear Taurus. Six of Cups means coming into balance. Yes, this is a soulmate connection. Now, this could be an offer that's coming through secretly. Remember the Six of Pentacles, someone may be still dealing with a legal divorce. They're needing to do the work, okay? They're needing to give what they're due to give, to pay out. Remember, standing in integrity, doing the right thing is when Spirit opens up the doors. Remember that there's a lot of romance here. Let's see what this chop wood is and what's beneath the Six of Cups. We've got the Five of Cups. So there are regrets here. Let's read from the book. Chop wood, number 42, which equals another 6. Again, so someone has had a choice here. Number 6 is also the Lovers. I will be taking also some personal handwritten cards and the other special deck with the four aces. So I'm just putting them there so you know I will be taking those. Let's read what the message is here. Nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Okay, so what it's saying is that work still needs to be done. Remember how I spoke about this here? I'm going to say also that there could also be a messenger, a message that's coming through. Trust your intuition if that is what you are feeling. If you are maybe even seeing a dream, the High Priestess, she's the moon goddess. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Okay, someone could be coming through unexpectedly. Let's see what the Four Aces have for you. So what is the potential for this connection and in the future? What are the odds and what is the potential of how it can pan out? So Taurus, please, Spirit. Taurus, thank you. And I want to take this in reverse. And we've got, oh my God. So it's the reversed. So it speaks of a challenging connection. This is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. It speaks of a challenging connection. For some of you, this may have been a one-sided love connection where someone's heart was broken in the past. And it can also speak of depression. Someone has been going through depression here. But I do feel that because it's the Ace of Wands, remember that when I get a reverse card, it also speaks of a very strong sexual connection. As I said, someone was coming through very sexual, and I do feel that was you, Taurus. So maybe you've broken the other person's heart. Maybe you were coming through as mainly you wanted the intimacy and not that you were not open to that spiritual connection until I feel you have. I believe that you have awoken to this, and I feel that this Ace of Wands, remember, we had the Ace of Wands before. I do feel that at some point the energies have changed here. Okay, and this could also say another thing, that, dear Taurus, and again, I'm going to say if it's you, maybe you married for other reasons. Maybe you did not desire another connection, but we've got the child here, remember. Maybe you married into a family. You built a family because of a child, so that could play out in that way as well. So let's take some handwritten love messages and see what's going on. I might take a couple of cards. Let's see. We have, I will never forget you. I will always love you. And that's the Five of Wands. Please forgive me. I want another chance with you. That's the Four of Cups. And we've got, I love my freedom in my life. I cannot handle monogamy and being tied down with one person. If you're still interested, call me. We've got a 16 here. And 16 is a tower moment. I do feel that, dear Taurus, you are going through a tower moment where maybe you're seeing things differently now. Remember that Uranus is moving through your sign. I don't know who that message is from. This could be from you from the past, but someone is asking for another chance here. Okay. And 16, remember, being the tower, says that there's a major shift, a major awakening. Okay. A sudden message that's coming through. Something that you've known all along maybe, or the other person has known all along. Anyway, so I will leave it there. Love and light to all of you. Thank you so much. Ta-da.